Hey guys, so you're going to be getting glammed with my favorite girl, MONEE HINES. When I say wigs are amazing, check her out. I'm going to have her listed at the bottom. So we're using a MAC 24-hour eye base for her primer. Then we're going to also use the Anastasia palette. That's my favorite one. The Modern Renaissance. Using the red orchid and burnt orange for her transitional color. And on the lid, we use the satin taupe color as well. And then we added a little bit of the, I want to say it's golden something. I can't remember the name. But I'll just have it listed at the bottom. She's feeling it already. Ugh. And then we use the Cyrus Umber. Oh my god, I get tongue tied on that. Cyrus Umber with the embarked MAC eyeshadow to create a more depth, dramatic look in the corners, just to warm up her lid a little bit more. Using that flat synthetic brush, I'm adding more product to it, just to create a depth look to her eyes. She has amazing eye sockets. I wet my brush with Fix Plus and used the Sweet Heat from MAC Cosmetic as well. Now we get into the primer and moisturizer. Moisturizer using the softening lotion spray. Prime using the NYX mattifying primer because she's really oily. So we need to just block that a little bit. Her foundation was Fit Me from Maybelline. I'll have that listed, the color at the bottom. Love this. It covers the pores. It get everything perfect and smooth. I bobble this foundation now, especially for a woman of color. It don't create that orange or red undertone. It's so true to color. As you can see, I'm just blending it in using the flat brush. It's amazing. So I'm using the color corrector palette from MAC Cosmetic in dark and just highlighting her highlighted areas, her cheekbones, her T-zone for the most part, her nose, her forehead. We're going to snatch that, create a new nose and a new cheek for this girl, MONEE. Love her. So I'm using the Beauty Blender lightly and blend underneath her eyes because you never want to put too much pressure underneath her eyes because there's no point. You're going to create a black eye by mistake. So just lightly blend the product out. And I'm contouring her using almost her shade, but maybe a little bit warmer. And it's from Tyra Banks, the contour stick. Amazing. When I say blends, so easy. Create like an airbrush look. Love it. Quick in your bag. Pop on and sweat. Okay? So I just contoured her nose and her forehead and her cheeks and a little bit on her chin because she already have perfect face. So just enhancing it just a little bit more. And using the natural Radiance contouring powder, I'm using their brush that they have too. This brush, I use it for everything. Like everything. This is amazing. They could have made this sooner. But it's so cheap. It's like selling something from Walgreens or CVS. Amazeballs when I tell you. It blends easily. So now I'm setting her highlight using the MAC Cosmetics Perfecting Loose Powder because it absorbs your oil, so that is perfect. In dark, that's her shade that I'm using on her in dark. Then I'm just going to take that powder and just smooth out her contour on her nose, and I'm going to blend it into her brows so it won't have no start or finish line. Set a little bit of that liquid using the Fix Plus spray, just a little hydration, not nothing too much because remember she's oily. Setting underneath her eyes using that translucent powder from Laura Mercier. Love that. It just, you don't crease. It's amazing. I just love it so much. Put it underneath her eyes, on her nose. You see, she's trying to pose for it. I can't take her. But using a flat foundation brush, I'm going to apply her contour. And I use the MAC Cosmetic, of course, Studio Fix Powder. You can't go wrong with this, especially for an oily girl. You can get that so smooth, nice finish without it looking so cakey and powdery. No, this is true to color. Love it. You won't get no oils over my end. Look, she's feeling it a little bit. And then using the Natural Radiance Contour Palette, I'm using the medium to dark shade, but I'm using the scope just to blend out the contour and the highlight so it won't have, again, no start or finish line. Spray her a little bit with the NYX mattifying spray just to diffuse the color out a little bit so it can oxidize for me. And then blending it in using a beauty blender just to pat it into the skin. And I'm taking that contour palette from the Natural Radiance just to warm up that lighter tone, because the translucent powder is a little light. So she's a woman of color, so I wanted just to tone it down. Now we're about to add that highlight using a fan brush from MAC Cosmetics. I'm using a Mariah Carey from the Mariah Carey collection to highlight. Amazing. It's so gold. She's gonna glow in this. So now I'm about to get into brows using the spike brow pencil, of course. But first, I'm going to highlight underneath of her brows because she already have a full brow, so I don't want to take it too extreme. So I'm just going to highlight underneath of it first, and using the same concealer that we used underneath of her eyes and on her nose. So it's perfect. And I'm just making light brush strokes using that spike brow pencil just to create a natural brow, just get depth to it. And I'm using that embarked and her contour powder to smoke out underneath of her eyes. And these lashes that I'm applying, they are amazing. They're from Kiss Lash. They have the best wispy lashes. Like, you can't go wrong. And they're only like $3.99, $2.99. Just adding a little mascara to blend her lash with the false lash. She's laughing at me because she got mad at me. I forgot to do her other brow. I got too excited, so I'm just going to clean up the other side of the brow. She was going to kill me. Then I'm using a liner from, I want to say this is L'Oreal liner, and it's just a flat liner. It's amazing. And just to cover up the glue from her lash line. And then the mascara I used was from the new MAC Work It Out collection. Amazing. Mascara is so pigmented. Spray her down with that mattifying spray again. Add the little highlight to her lips. And the lips that we used was the Ariana Grande purple lipstick. Amazing. Nice, easy, quick glam with me. Make sure you subscribe. Love you.